Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about Warcry. But first, before that, if this is your first time here, thanks for watching. Why not consider clicking the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the 5 videos I do every week. Last week at the Gamma Trade Show in Nevada, Games Workshop showed us some of their upcoming games. But one of them in particular seemed to get the wargaming community in a little bit of a fluster. That game was Warcry. Now Warcry has been known about for a little while now. It was teased a while back and we didn't really know much about it. Well, last week we got a trailer which showed us some of the models and the terrain we can expect to see, and a little bit of information on the community site that told us a little bit more about the game. Now what got some people taking to social media to have a little bit of a rant about Warcry is the fact that it's not what they were expecting and it's certainly not what they wanted. Now just to put this into context, we still don't know that much about the game. These people have just taken that small amount of information we have and decided instantly it's not for them and they have no intention of picking it up. So let me break down what we actually do know about Warcry so far. It's a skirmish combat game set in the Age of Sigmar universe. It's been created by the same team that brought us Underworlds and Kill Team. It's launching with a starter set, much the same as Kill Team did also. They said it could be played on a coffee table, so I'm thinking Kill Team size boards, and they also said it could be played on a coffee break, so I guess it depends how long you take for your coffee, but it could be games as short as 15 minutes. Judging by the shots we've seen with the terrain, I think this is probably unlikely, but who knows. It's initially focusing on the warbands of Chaos, with 2 in the starter set and 4 more to follow later. Games Workshop have said on social media that there will be more to follow in this game, so my assumption is that we will see order, destruction and death later down the line. They've also said it's perfect for narrative players who want to forge a character-driven campaign. We also know at this stage that every model for the game is brand new. Now initially this sounds quite exciting. It's a game that has new mechanics, it has new models, it can be played as a narrative-driven game, or it can be played relatively quickly over a lunch break. We also know from the trailer that it takes the best bits of Underworlds and of Kill Team, so if I was to hazard a guess, I'd say we're probably going to see predetermined warbands, much along the lines of Underworlds, and we'll probably see a very kind of fast-paced skirmish game along the lines of Kill Team. So far so good. Now let's hand it over to the internet to see what people think about it. It's just Gochosen 2.0. It's AOS Necromunda. Why is it not just AOS Kill Team? That's what I wanted. Why is it only Chaos? It's a big miss for me, I'm out. Why is it only new models? Why can't I use the models I've already got for AOS? It's just a big cash grab. Why isn't it just Mordheim? I wanted Mordheim. I thought Mordheim was coming back. Now what we do have is an AOS based small scale skirmish game that we know very little about. However, a big chunk of the vocal people online have already decided they don't want it. Now I can remember very similar noises about Underworld Shadespire and also when Necromunda Underhive was released. Now it seems at the minute, no matter what Games Workshop do, they're wrong. If they'd just gone ahead and re-released Mordheim under the AOS theme, then that probably would have been wrong because it wasn't the original Mordheim that everybody wanted. If they'd just gone ahead and released the AOS version of Kill Team, that probably would have been wrong as well because, well, we already have AOS Skirmish and, well, it's not Mordheim and I don't get to buy any new models, I wanted new stuff. If they'd just released something using the existing line, the chances are there would have been a big pushback saying it's all based around the Stormcast Eternals and where's all the new stuff. Games Workshop are in a very strange position at the minute. It seems that no matter what they do, they either release too much stuff, they either release stuff too slowly, they release the wrong stuff. However, their profits just keep going up. The interesting thing is that maybe these new games are not aimed at the very people that are complaining about them online. Maybe they're aimed at a brand new next generation of wargamers. This next generation are maybe looking for something a little bit different. At the end of the day, if they were already looking for what GW produce now, then they'd have already bought in and they'd already be playing AOS or they'd already be playing 40k. Just look how well Kill Team did. I think that even caught Games Workshop out to an extent. We're living at a time now where people like to speculate, they like to judge, and they like to decide if something is good or bad before we even have all of the information available to us. Now I've got no idea whether Warcry is a product I'm going to pick up, and do you know why? Because I just don't know much about it at the minute. I don't know anything about the rules, I don't know anything about how it plays, I don't know anything about what it costs, I don't know how long it's going to take to play, I don't know how popular it's going to be. So my plan is to wait and make my decision when there's more information available. That said, the loudest noises seem to be coming from the people that have already made their mind up and decided that Games Workshop have really messed it up and are making something that nobody wants to see. I guess time will tell, but Warcry is coming, like it or not. What do you think? Is Warcry something that you're really looking forward to? Have you been put off AOS but are quite interested in picking up Warcry? Do you think this is one of those things that should never have been released and they should have just stuck to making more time? I'd love to know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.